I want to go through a recent post by the Respawn devs talking about some improvements to their servers that are now live, and then go through Apex's recent comeback. Apex is on an upward trend over the last few weeks, and I must say they have been cooking. I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticed this, but their communication... Oh, new Star Wars game, April 19th. Oh, yeah. Their communication has been amazing, and I really hope they keep this up. Not only that, but their overall content pacing has been pretty good. Pretty awesome. So anyway, first thing is this post about the new servers that have been in the game for a little while now, and they've got an update for us. So I thought we would take a little look at this. We wanted to share an update about a recent behind-the-scenes change we've made to improve your experience in Play Apex. One of the reasons why I want to talk about this is I remember one of the biggest problems was for so long, everyone was like, fix the servers. You keep releasing so many skins, but why don't you fix the servers? This is their first real sort of response to that. They made a big response in the past, but they actually took action this time. So I'm curious how the community responds. As a long-term investment in the tech powering Apex, we've officially migrated our game servers to AWS Game Tech. This partnership gives us more flexibility to identify and address issues across regions, ultimately helping us deliver a more consistent experience over time. It's worth noting that every player's connection is unique and no single change will affect everyone the same way. In other words, this means some people may even find the servers, well, they're not saying it themselves, but some people may have found that the servers are a little worse, potentially, if they're further from the data center than in the past. I know that's happened to some people, but this gives us stronger tools to dig into specific problem areas and, where possible, make improvements. One early sign of progress, we've seen a noticeable drop in game server performance degradation, things like rubber banding and hit registration issues. Post-migration, matches experiencing these issues have decreased. While this impacts a relatively small potential of total matches, it's a meaningful step forward. To celebrate the move, and thank you for being a part of this journey, we've lined up some fun things. 1.5 times XP on all sources starting today. 2 times XP when playing in a party starting today. And from tomorrow, double Battle Pass stars on weeklies. Okay. Thanks as always for playing, and we'll keep you updated as we continue to invest in the future of Apex. Very, very choice specific words here with the way that this is written. And also, the chart doesn't really, it says percentage of matches with game server performance degradation under 0.00% of matches now experiencing server performance degradation. They always do these charts where they don't really have the numbers, it's just a line. It's great that they're being transparent with us, but what does it actually mean? Honestly, it's great. I think that they are very cautious with the things that they say these days because it's so easy for people to take it the wrong way. Good news is servers seem to be doing good for the game. Great. Awesome. Wonderful. They've tried to improve the servers, and this seems to be some improvement. I think for the most part, for 90% of us, it's going to make no difference, but at least they're going in areas that the players have been asking for a long time. Now this, alongside many, many other changes, including constant meta updates, LTMs, large patch notes, constant communication, faster reaction to certain a bit toxic metas, although P20 is still very strong. Overall, just great communication, anti-cheat updates, AMAs, all this stuff. They've been posting like crazy, which is great, and I think that it shows in the charts, right? February 13th, 2023. Kept going down. We had a decent-ish thing with the new anniversary event in 2024, and then it kept going down and down, and it was doom posting online, Apex is dying, but overall, this season, things have been maintaining pretty well, and if we zoom out, overall, this constant drop in plays has kind of stopped, and it's sort of leveled out a bit now. So what all of these things that they've been doing seem to have been making a decent impact on overall player count. And I think Steam is a really bad way to measure player count, especially for a game like Apex. If you go and open up a custom game and I let all of my viewers in, about 70% will be on console. So, I mean, Steam doesn't tell the whole story, but it's nice to see that the player count is leveling out, which is a sign that, you know, they're making progress. Things are getting better, which is really, really cool. Overall, the rating is still 66%. I want to see, what are the main problems? Interesting. Ban the players applying to toxicity. Yeah, the ban system can be a bit weird sometimes. Newest update bricked the game. They're too lazy to build a proper anti-cheat and are switching to EA's anti-cheat, which doesn't support Linux, so they simply banned all Linux users, even though the vast majority of all hackers are Windows users. I enjoy the game and revert this if they make the right decision and change their stance. So someone's upset about leaving Linux. It was unfortunate that they removed Apex for Linux, Linux support for Apex, but it did definitely help the cheater situation. It did. It did. Okay, let's have a look. This person says, and they got 347 hours on the game. The game has turned into an absolute dumpster fire. The fixed matchmaking doesn't seem believable. Every lobby is nothing but dweebs doing crap I don't have the time to even attempt to learn. I want to just pick up the game and play with equal skilled players, not watch my team struggle to count to G while the 3-stack pred virgins are stomping everything. Why? Why am I seeing prior preds in silver lobbies? Why is that even a thing? Why does it get worse every season? And why does it seem the only thing they care about is releasing dull or recolored skins? It's dead, I promise. The skill ceiling is so freaking high, it's truly not worth playing. You will not have a good time after 4,374 straight games of being stomped. On the 4,375th game, you'll get a lobby with nothing but bots, and it will be a boring win. Then it's back to those dorky, stupid lobbies. I'm pretty sure I lost my hair from this game. I think actually, like this review probably highlights 90% of the frustration of the game. I honestly think this nails it. I think this is one of the main issues with the game right now. There is just not enough support for casuals. Even I play the game almost all the time. Like, I play less now, and because I play a little bit less, I get stumped all the time. I have days where I play the game and I feel horrible. I'm like, why am I in these sweaty lobbies? I'm not playing well. I'm not good anymore. I actually relate to this comment, and I feel like this is the biggest issue that the game has, is the player base got a little bit too short, a little bit too small, and most of the players left over were just far too good at the game. And everyone else trying to get back into it has nobody to play alongside. There's no one of equal skill to fill up a lobby because there aren't enough casual players left. So I do feel like that's one of the biggest problems. Absolutely. Absolutely. Probably, how many games do you need to play before your SBMM gets dropped? Well, that's the thing. Like, now, in the past, the way their skill-based matchmaking worked was that after a few games of playing badly, like 5 or 6 games, you would have an easier lobby. And it's not engagement optimized matchmaking. They don't actually use that in Apex Legends. What they do is try to judge your skill and put you in a lobby of a certain skill bucket, depending on what they think your skill is. In the past, it was very much weighted on your recent performance. However, currently, it's very weighted on your lifetime performance. So what that means is you can have 10 games in a row playing really badly, or even 20. If your account says that you're a skilled player because maybe a few seasons ago you're really good for some reason, it's gonna make it harder for you to have a good time when you just get on, because when you're not really focused too much, or you're not grinding out and actually good anymore, your long-term performance is more weighted towards your skill rating now, it seems, than your recent performance, which means that they're protecting the idea behind it is they protect actual casual new players more, which is a good thing. But I think it's backfired because I still read everyone that's like an actual casual player says they're having a horrible time. So, yeah. Is Apex even accessible for new or casual players now? Well, I would love to know. What I want to do is look at new reviews and see it from people who haven't played the game much. I think that would be very interesting. Most recent, negative. 700 hours, 55 hours, 400 hours, 248. Let's try and find someone that doesn't have many hours. Let's have a look. 5 hours. Ash plus ballistic is too broke. Okay, interesting. Skill gap is way too big now and no cross progression. So someone with 32 hours, they say skill gap. Okay, let's look at another person. I was banned because I got too good at the game. Not sure about that. Here we go. 11 hours on record. Game matchmaking after 6 to 8 p.m. is waiting 40 minutes for only 4 players to be in queue. Okay, so this person perhaps can't find a lobby of his skill rating. Crash game. Okay, very constructive. Just don't play it. You know what? How many of these comments, negative reviews, are just cheaters? I got banned. It wasn't me cheating. My friend was exploiting something. He got banned for his friend exploiting on his account. Interesting. Out of all the 10 reviews, for every 10 reviews, there's 1 or 2. Someone says, I got banned for cheating, but I didn't cheat. I wonder how many we can actually trust. I spent thousands of hours playing this game, hit masters and apex predator multiple times. The rank experience is unsufferable. Countless cheaters with blatant wars and aimbot and diamond plus rank. Servers extremely unstable and there's constant packet loss unless you decide to pay for a VPN like exit lag. I would actually say that if you're getting constant packet loss, unless you decide to pay for a VPN like exit lag, that's actually probably a problem on his internet service provider and it's not actually the servers, it's his ISP. That's his internet provider's fault. So, I think we crossed that out. However, I definitely relate to the cheater problem in ranked. It's pretty bad still from what I'm hearing, especially at the higher levels. They're trying hard, but there's still a lot of cheaters. There are literally more tabs in the store page than there are game modes available for you to play. Yeah, the store is pretty crazy these days as well. Worst publisher? I don't know. EA Games bad. So this guy played for 3 hours and just says EA bad. I mean, like some of these reviews, I would say some of them are very constructive, but others just don't really have any. They're just like, Apex bad, EA sucks, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what's the reason? What's the actual reason? We need reasons. Okay? Then we can maybe fix the game. Well, the devs can. Bad game, but why? Bad. Why? Give us Titanfall 3. Like, some of these negative reviews just don't really make any sense. Man, I hate EA. Why though? Why, for what reason? Like, we need some constructive feedback if they want to improve the game. Like, no, the devs are actually trying, and there are problems in the game, but it must be so hard to read through these and be like, right, what's the issue then, guys? Oh, EA sucks. EA cheaters above diamond, yes, valid point. A truly despicable game, okay? Why? Honestly, I think out of this, the main issues that Apex still need to work on, cheaters in high levels, better matchmaking solutions, especially for casual players who just can't get a break. I feel that one as a long-term player myself. I struggle sometimes to play pubs. It shouldn't be like that, Those are the 2 main issues. If they can iron those things out, I think Apex is going to be doing well. Really good to see the server stuff, and I hope they keep working on it. Maybe this game is digging its way out of its grave, and it's going to be thriving before too long.